was another figure that I thought would be perfect for this video. I've actually wanted to open this figure for a while, but I couldn't figure out the right time, and I think that the figure I have along with this one actually goes perfectly with it. But first, let's view this figure, and then we'll go into the back of the packaging. Very interesting. Okay, now let's go to the back. Nice shot of Black Adam there. Or The Rock, or Dwayne Johnson, whoever you want. Yeah. Whatever you want to call him. But yeah, it's a pretty nice shot. And now we can move on to the other figure that we have for this particular video. And it's promptly fitting that we review the new SHAZAM figure from McFarlane Toys. I love the likeness on this figure. I totally think it looks like the actor. Zachary. It's either Levi or Levy. I think it's Levy, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's him. Good old Chuck. If you guys remember the show he used to be on. Alright, now let's look at the back of the packaging. And on the back of the packaging we have a very different look. We have a more comic book style look, which I am certainly a fan of. I think I prefer this over the just the image of Black Adam. I prefer this. I wish Black Adam was like this too, but yeah. It also goes along with who SHAZAM is with Billy Batson. It's just a goof. So yeah, I love that. And there it is, SHAZAM, Fury of the Gods on the bottom. Okay, so now that we have seen both figures in their packaging, let's open them up, starting with Black Adam. Okay guys, so here we have the Black Adam figure. One second, there we go. You can get a better look at the details. What I'm going to do that is going to be very different than my usual videos is I'm actually going to read the card that he came with, which I will show you when we get to his accessories. Now, Black Adam, real name, Death Adam, hailed as the slave who became champion. The mortal Death Adam was bestowed the powers of the gods, transforming into a fearsome, superpowered being at the utterance of a single magic word, SHAZAM. He freed his people from the king of Kanduk before grief over the loss of his family turned to cold fury, and he was entombed for his vengeful actions. Nearly 5,000 years later, Black Adam is freed from his slumber and finds himself in a world he does not recognize. Now he must try to see himself not as Kanduk's destroyer, but as its savior. So, yeah, that is a brief description of Black Adam. And the one thing I have to say is the detailing on this figure is immaculate. I mean, truly. I love it. I love the, just the suit and the material used to craft it, like the sculpts. It's very different. It's very well done. I will say the likeness is actually pretty good too. It definitely looks like Dwayne Johnson. One of the things I do want to point out is that this is actually a separate material. It's like a rubberized material as well in comparison to this. And yeah. Even the boot sculpt is really nice. thoughts on the movie Black Adam. I personally didn't hate it. I actually quite enjoyed myself. I think it's just because it was just kind of mindless fun. And, you know, every once in a while you want that from a superhero movie. Not all the time, but sometimes. But I personally like Black Adam. I didn't hate it. It wasn't, you know, as bad as like Joss Whedon's Justice League or Dawn of Justice. Either of those. Like, I didn't find it as bad as those. It wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't the worst to me personally. I had fun with it, and I saw it in IMAX with a friend of mine, so yeah, we had a blast. Just kind of laughing at Black Adam just kicking all types of ass. But yeah. There you go, that's Black Adam. Alright, now let's get into his accessories. There you go, guys. That's how Black Adam looks with his accessories. It comes with 2 lightning bolts that you can attach to his arms. And it's funny, he's actually getting caught on the Bobby Lashley back there. That's actually pretty funny. But yeah, that's how they look. They're very translucent. He's gonna get caught again, watch. It's pretty funny. But yeah, there you go. That's Black Adam with his lightning bolts. Secondly, he comes with this card, which is what I read the description from. On the back there's a little bio about him, but yeah. Now that we have seen Black Adam, let's get into his counterpart and his greatest foe, Shazam. And there you have Shazam, aka Billy Batson, in all of his glory. Much like Black Adam, his suit is actually really nice, and even the cape has a nice trim on the bottom there, and I love the gold on his suit, and the emblem is really cool too. I love that. I think the likeness is absolutely there in terms of who it's supposed to represent. I mean, I think the only thing I would complain about a little bit is that there is a little bit of like a red to his face a little bit in terms of his look. But you know, I think maybe that's just how the actor's complexion looks or something like that, or when they were you know, just scanning him for a true effects type of thing. But yeah. Let you guys get the full look at him there. There you go. Alright, now while that's going, I'm going to read his data file, which is from this trading card he comes with. Shazam. Real name, Billy Batson. Billy Batson's parents died when he was still a baby. The orphan child believed he had no one to rely on and had to fend for himself. One day, he was guided to the Rock of Eternity, where the ancient wizard Shazam waited. The world needed heroes, and the boy became the wizard's new champion, able to transform himself into an adult superhero by calling down a magical bolt of lightning. Now, whenever evil must be stopped or people are in need of help, Earth can rely on the power of Shazam. And there you go. I do believe this is the new suit that he's going to be wearing in this new movie. I can't wait for that to come out. I'm probably going to go watch that with my friend, because I remember that the last one he had actually had a hood on, and this one doesn't, so yeah. Alright, now let's get into Shazam's accessories. So, unlike Black Adam, Shazam comes with 2 interchangeable hands. Oh, there you go. One is to cast his lightning bolts, and the other's a fist. And then I showed you already, he comes with a card. That's how that looks. Let me back up a little bit. There you go. That's his card it comes with. And the thing I didn't talk about is both figures do come with a base. And Shazam also comes with lightning bolts, which I will show you on the figure. And there you go. There is Shazam's lightning bolt. It's actually much taller than I have it, but yeah, you see. But I put it like that just because he usually calls from the gods for his power, so yeah. And it just fits on the hand, on the wrists, and I think in between the hand. I'm not really sure. I just placed mine like that just because it looks really cool. So yeah. But yeah, that is that is Shazam's accessories. Now we can get into articulation for both figures, starting with, okay, here we go. Articulation. You can rotate his head all the way around, bend about that far to the side, rotate all the way around. You can rotate his shoulders, or his triceps, but you can bend about that far. It is double jointed. You can rotate the wrists, and you can bend them back and forth slightly. You can rotate his waist around like that. Unfortunately, he cannot really kick that far up because that is hindering it. But he can kick back about that far, kick himself right in the ass. Bend about that far. He does have bend in the foot, and he does have bend in the toe area too. And not really. He doesn't have any articulation there. He can kick about that far to the side, and about that far forward. And that is Black Adam's articulation. He does not have any thigh cut, so yeah, that's Black Adam. Now on to Shazam. Shazam, you can rotate his head all the way around, go up and down, go to the side, all the way around. Bend about that far. Rotate his wrist, and there is no bend in the wrist because it is interchangeable, so there is no bend. I guess Mattel hasn't, not Mattel, excuse me, I guess McFarlane Toys has not learned that from Mattel, surprisingly. Kick that far forward. Go that way around his waist. Kick that far to the side. Kick that far forward. And much like Black Adam, you can... Actually, he can't go as far as Black Adam. He can go about that far back. There is, once again, no boot swivel, which can rotate his foot, and you can bend his foot. But it does not have any... Oh wait, yes it does. It does have... This one's just tight. There we go. It does have foot or feet bend, and that is Shazam. Okay guys, so that is going to do it for us today. Today we reviewed McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Black Adam figure and DC Multiverse Shazam Fury of the Gods figure of Shazam. I will absolutely say, get this. I would say get both of these, just because look how awesome they look together. We're never gonna get that, you know, on screen, unfortunately, now that The Rock is out as Black Adam. And, we don't know what the future is for Shazam on screen. Hopefully he sticks around. I really like the character of Shazam, and I really like how he's being represented on screen. It's very fun, very likable, and yeah, it's just a really fun movie. It's very different from the last couple DC movies we've had, and it's it's done right. It feels like a comic book movie, and it's just dumb fun. Both of them are, actually, but yeah. Also, I figured out how to properly put the lightning bolt in Shazam's hand. There's actually a spot for him to put his thumb through one of the holes. I wish that Black Adam had that for his lightning bolts, but he doesn't. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this type of video where I review DC Multiverse figures, I really want to get back into collecting other types of figures. I do have 2 more DC Multiverse, not DC Multiverse, but DC McFarlane Toys figures to open up. One is a Multiverse, and I'm very excited for when that one does arrive. And I do have another one. I have a Superman figure that comes with a Black Adam comic book. So yeah, it's one of the page punchers, one of the large ones. So yeah, it's a DC Direct. So yeah, I look forward to opening that on camera as well. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and as usual, please like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Blint saying peace. I'll see you guys in the next one.